What's going on, guys? Megasmit here, and today we're going to be playing another ranked game. This time we are going to be playing Singed, somebody who this is literally the first game that I've ever played as Singed in ranked, so we should be able to see what's going on with him. And I hope that I don't feed, basically. I'm pretty sure this guy picked Shen just for the reason that he can taunt me under tower here and get some damage in me on that way. But to be honest, that isn't my intention, is to stay under tower and fight this guy, so that shouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, maybe his idea here is also to excuse me. Actually, I'm not sure. I haven't looked at their team. Maybe to protect like the Anivia, but I'm pretty sure he picked Shen before Anivia there, and he should have a dash here. So I'm not gonna get too close to him. His lane should technically, I just poisoned a bunch of there, but his lane should technically be pushing out mine here. But I'm gonna get in here and actually just poison them a bunch. And I'm going to level up my Q again. I probably should ward up right now. Luckily that able to get seen there. So I'm doing a very good job at managing my mana, because usually by now I would be at half mana, but I've been pretty good, and especially with the ring that we have here. I'm going to miss this creep. No, I'm not. With the ring, it's helping us regen a little bit of that as well. Not going to be able to poison that creep just because you have to actually. I did a little bit of testing with this because I always used to be confused about how people like quickly or seem to quickly like walk in and actually like poison the creeps here. You have to actually be behind them a little bit, and the cloud affects them that way. And with that, you that's how you get your poison on the creep, and then you push it in, and then they can't farm, and then everything's honky-dory. He's gonna be able to get some of these creep, like he could have gotten that one if he wasn't so bad about it. The tower had actually done the perfect amount of damage to that one for him to just auto attack that. So I'm not actually sure why he didn't just get that creep, and then I'm gonna flip that one to make sure that I get it. I'm gonna stop wasting so much mana there. I don't know where the jungler has been, but Rek'Sai here could wreck our face. I can't go in proxy just yet because I have no idea where the Rek'Sai is, and even though their mid laner is actually in lane right now, it's still very scary for us to try and do anything funky there. Oh, the Rek'Sai is in the mid lane along with the Anivia, so we'll be able to proxy this, and then most likely we can just back. We're gonna just walk up here, because Rek'Sai just died to them, and in fact I'm going to just walk and get another line of creep here. So I'm going to ward this, so I'm ready to ghost, and basically I could TP out of here as well. That would be another option for us to get out of here. I'm going to stop wasting so much mana. Yeah, and we're just gonna. Oh, that was really bad. I needed to wait like one more second, and we would have been able to get out of there without dying to Shen. I would have been able to. I could even try to flip him there and make distance, but what I should have done is walked maybe like in the bush and out. But I was scared that the jungler was going to be coming as well. So we're going to buy a ward here because we're going to do that again. And in fact, we can't TP bottom, so we might as well just TP on this. And in fact, we probably should have TP'd bottom, especially if they're going to go dragon. But my thought process here is come in here and just get some more farm here. I'll flip you. Don't you think I won't? This is probably one of my strongest starts as Singed here, mostly because we here, I'm gonna have to ward his blue buff, and then I'm gonna have to walk back up to my lane, but I'm warding the blue for this right here. I didn't want him to be able to just tunnel. I didn't want him to be able to tunnel into the lane, into this bush here. I want to guarantee that I get that creep there. So, I don't know where he is, but it's not in vision of Gromp, so I'm going to just be a little bit careful here. I'm going to walk into mid lane, maybe. And what do we have here, huh? Nothing. Okay, so I have no idea where Anivia or Rek'Sai is, so you guys are probably going to want to be a little bit careful here. I don't know where Shen is either. I'm going to just push this in. Gonna try and stop him from getting as many of these creeps as possible. This creep is going to hit the tower before me, so I might as well, or before my creep. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Basically, fuck it. So this guy is going to want to fight me here. I don't know why. Yeah. We'll do one of these maneuvers. Ult, and they're going to want to chase me for whatever reason. That guy should be dead. Should be. Not too sure. I guess I waited a little bit too soon there, but that's okay. I'm gonna be able big pain in the butt for them. Their blue buff is up. I'm going to actually buy a another ward here. Yeah, I can't buy the blasting wand if I want to do that, so I'm gonna buy another ward. Then you know what? Am I level 9 yet? I'm not, so I'm gonna have to buy this ward, and then I will sell this mana potion so that I can buy a tier. No, I'll buy boots. Boots will be a lot more useful universally for us, so we'll go ahead and do that. And we should. I mean, Corky could have contested that blue. I'm not sure if he walked up to that and just smited it or whatever right off the bat, but I think there could have been something there. Now, we're farming somewhat decently here from what I can tell. Shen has just about as much as me, but I'm going to be pushing out here, so we should be ahead of him by a lot, actually. 20 creep. If we keep going here, we could actually probably, I do that a lot. We could probably double his creep here. It's just all about in. Oh, come on. There we go. I actually don't really care that he got that taunt off, but it isn't good. Now I'm gonna walk down here and ward their blue buff again, because that was actually a really good spot for me before. And I'm gonna go over here and actually just destroy his tunnels so that he doesn't have any quick access to my lane here. Then we'll walk back into the top lane, and I don't think we'll be able to kill Shen unless he does something ridiculous here, but you know, there's always that possibility. That's why, you know, you gotta stay attentive to these things. And I'm not gonna go for kills here. I'm going for farm. But if he gets a little bit too close, I will flip him, and then I will ult here. I will ult here, I said, because there we go. He should actually, if he stays there, which I don't think he will, but if he stood there and took that creep, he would have died. Now, I don't know where Rek'Sai is, but Rek'Sai is there. I don't want to buy a tier. I think that would be a waste of money for us, so instead I'm just going to finish our wand here, and I will TP in on this. And he's going to dash away. Probably the smart decision for him, because I am going to be pretty strong here, even though... Okay, yeah, he's just going to TP in here. I'm not too scared of him right now. It's just that I'm going to actually just go to mid lane, because I can get the same amount of farm. And... oh, that sucks. I didn't even see that that was going on there. The Rek'Sai chased our Lucian into tower there. Get that big minion. I don't know why the tower decided to target me when there were plenty of creeps there for it to target. Actually, I'm gonna stay right here because I feel like I can easily kill this Rek'Sai. If Rek'Sai approaches me, which she might, we should be able to get something done here. And then I'm gonna walk in here and just poison. I accidentally canceled my trail, but gonna get in here and get a bunch of this creep, and then I'm gonna go back top lane because Shen will probably start to come mid lane now. I can't contest that. I'm not alone. Yeah, I'm gonna go back top lane here. Hopefully I'll get a level so that we'll heal up a bit, and then we'll be able to push in and get a creep line or two. Flip this guy and make sure that we get him. Yes, yes, yes. We are sitting with the most creep in the game, so there's something to be said for that. Don't know, yeah, our creep line should be right about here. Get another one, and we'll be able to back and be a little bit tanky. Yeah, this guy's gonna chase us for whatever reason. And then he's gonna chase us back into the creep line, which is actually gonna do a ton of damage here. So drawing out the Rek'Sai is actually really good for us, because our team is going to be able to have knowledge of where he is. That's why I've been warding the blue buff side of the map, to just gain knowledge of whether or not Rek'Sai was going to come gank me, going to come to my lane, etc. And then Anivia, of course, if she decided to roam over. But we've been pretty safe so far. I don't think I need... yeah, the thing I'll need is the Merc Treads here, because Nivea stun, Shen taunt, all that stuff. I was thinking swiftness, but really what's swiftness going to give me? excuse me. The slow from Nivea will be a little bit less from her ultimate, and then the Caitlyn net will be a little bit less as well. So it's not gonna be that big of a thing for us to get swiftness, and then of course the extra movement speed in general from the boots. But I'm gonna ward that up. I'm going to try and get in here. Yeah, okay. I guess I'll do one of these, and I'm gonna get taunted under tower, which is actually really bad, but I'm gonna flip this guy and poison him, and we should be fine here to get out of here, actually, because of our dangerous game. Our dangerous game mastery. And then we actually picked up the double kill there. Unfortunately, Xin Zhao's gonna die because he doesn't have an escape over the wall, and I wouldn't have been able to tank that either. So hopefully Corki will end up getting. Oh, they're gonna go contest that. So unfortunately, he's not gonna be able to do that. But this is the exact type of thing I was talking about. I now know how to poison trail those guys a lot easier, because I now know that you stand on the back side of them there instead of trying to always, like I always used to walk in front of them. I thought that's just where you had to be, but I did. I've been playing Singed a little bit. I've been trying to get good with him just because I think he can be annoying. When you play against a good Singed, you can tell there's a difference, and I've been trying to basically get to that level of play style, or to that level of play with him, and I mean I've been doing a pretty good job, I think, so far of it. I'm going to buy the warding and then this, and I think distortion, because I'll probably want to. I mean, I could TP in here. Yeah, I'll TP in here. And then oh, come on. I hit that E. I hit that E so hard. Oh, Xin Zhao's going in here for the we're gonna flip the Caitlyn. And we're gonna stop wasting so much mana here, even though by this point it's not really a deal anymore. And then we'll just we'll try and flip her. Oh, come on. I could have gotten out of that if I could have easily gotten out of that if Corki had finished the tower there. And since my AD is shit, yeah, I wasn't able to do anything. I mean, I could have tried to run up and out, but I mean, even then, Rek'Sai could have easily TP'd onto one of his 80 traps, or not traps, but one of his 80 tunnel, or her 80 tunnels there, and yeah, they're pretty strong there. I'm going to start buying a scepter here, get that extra slow from that. I'll push out to the tower most likely here and get how much creep? Corki has 169 creep now. I have the third most in the game, I guess, from all that dicking around I did in the mid lane just then. Slowed me down a bit, so I'm gonna have to make up for lost time essentially here. As Singed, you want to really be focusing in on all the creep that you can get, because he scales with items pretty hard, because he buys items that scale, things like things that stack. So I'm gonna actually steal away their blue buff here because I can. And the team here just ended up pretty much we didn't even get the dragon there, so that's a little bit unfortunate, but I'm gonna get a whole bunch of gold here from destroying his tunnels. Then I'm gonna walk over here and just clean up all this creep because I can. And then we should be able to take down this turret as well. But Shen is actually going to TP in here. I have TP in 25 seconds, so we can actually just walk over and just be a nuisance to their team. We will go and do that. Oh, I turned off my poison, I think, during that, and I don't know why. Shen is gonna TP in there. Not having our two main sources of damage is what caused us to lose that so badly, and the fact that we went for the Anivia, who was able to come back using her egg. So that's okay though. We will just this time most likely walk into the mid lane here, and I'll TP in on this just so that they don't try to do anything funny against our Lucian. I'll ward this bush. In fact, no, I won't, because what I am gonna do is catch up to this guy over here. Okay, never mind. I'm fine with that. We will instead walk up to this Thresh. We will goo him. God damn. Can we get anything here? You know what we can get? I'm gonna fucking, I don't know. I want to walk up to my top lane. Yeah, I'm gonna walk up to my top lane. You guys gotta care, because Xin Zhao's not there either, so if they engage on you guys there's no way that you wouldn't all just die, so just be aware of that. Don't get caught out by any of their bullshit. Flipping these cannons and making sure that we're getting all these creeps. We're going to be at 182, the second most in the game right now. And then we'll continue to push here. We have enough wards to justify this as well. We should be pretty safe here. Okay, I didn't even have to waste the sling, is it called? No, the fling, of course, not the sling. We'll ward the blue buff bush and walk over to our teammates. So this has been a pretty good, that was pretty productive for us, because oh, that was actually, that was pretty productive for us if we get something out of this fight, but I don't think we're going to, because me dying there is actually really bad. Really bad for the team, but 605 will be able to buy. Yes, okay, so I'm gonna sell my Dorns there for the Rylais, and with the Rylais we're gonna be tanky enough, I think, to Actually, we should, in fact, we should buy Leandri's next, I think. Actually, no, because we've been dying a little bit too easily, and we haven't been able to catch up to them. So instead, what I'm gonna do is buy the Righteous Glory. Now they don't really have anything super crazy for. Actually, I don't know what I was gonna say, but either way, we will be able to use the Rylais and stuff to catch up to them. Yeah. So it probably wasn't worth it, but they're gonna go for this, guys. I don't know. Okay. Well, I don't know if they were trying to bait it or what, but either way, there was no reason for them to just like ignore that. And Corki is doing an amazing amount of damage with that Ludens, and us being able to clean them up here is actually really good, as long as we stick together. And yeah, I think they should probably go for Baron here, but I don't know. We'll see what the team does. Me getting another mana crystal here is actually really good as well because of my passive. The more mana I have, the more health I get. So, like I said, the stacking items are really good on Singed. And items in general on Singed is really good, and we should be able to actually get the most creep in the game here. I've been feeding a lot of kills to the enemy, like I just did to pick up that Thresh kill. That was actually really bad. I'm actually worth money again, but at the same time, you know, I didn't do that on purpose, and I didn't think that the rest of the team would be able to follow up like that. So that's the only reason why that ended up happening the way it did. Okay, well, we will instead just walk out of that and farm this up. It sucks that I had to burn both of those, and the only reason why that ended up happening that way that did, other than, you know, Anivia walling me in, was because my microphone was actually in the way. I have it on its desk arm, so I couldn't look at like the skills that I had, so I second guessed myself. And I mean, there's not, you know, I was just checking to see what my if my ghost was up or not, and if I should use it. And I'm gonna actually just walk back up top here. I do now have the most creep in the game, and in fact, all of us except for Xin Zhao and Nautilus have more creep than anyone on their team. So we're doing a good job there, that's for sure. We want to make sure that we are here for our team. I'm gonna walk down to them, making sure that Lucian's not even here, so I should probably just go and push out top again. That's okay. We'll come in here and ugh. Okay, well, without Lucian, we're not going to be able to do anything, so. Right. I'm going to be very cautious here of getting caught by any of their CC. I may be tanky, but if they were able to follow up on anything here, I could be pretty bad. It could be pretty bad for us because they'd be able to burst me down pretty well. Thresh is already back. Where is... Jin Zhao is most likely gonna... I need to be protected for my team here, but they shouldn't be able to do too much to me at this point. They're gonna try and back here. Most likely, yeah, Caitlyn's gonna try and ult me here. So I'm gonna back. Okay, now I can run over here to top lane and then actually TP in here. It was probably a bad idea for me to just leave the team like that, but at the same time, I'm gonna be able to get all this creep, and I canceled my poison like as I got to the creep, of course. Anyway, we will push in top. Team's gonna be able to get another tower here. They have pretty much open rain here for another. Oh, and then they're gonna kill the person who just spawned as well. Lucian and Jin Zhao are the only two left. I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do anything. I could, like, if I had TP'd in there, we probably could have gotten that inhibitor, to be honest. So that was a mistake on my part. But I'm just going to push in this lane. And we should be able to get out of here no problem. Unfortunate that we had to waste our summoners there, but we still have Ghost. So they don't have, they don't have a Jinx or something like that, so we should be fine in backing there. I'm going to buy the Righteous Glory because they've been bursting the hell out of me with all that stuff, and then I'm gonna buy some magic resist, I think. So with the actually, I'll probably buy a Banshee Veil because Spirit Visage. I don't even heal up off of anything. So yeah, I'm gonna want to buy the Spirit Visage. I'm gonna go top here because the Anivia is pushing in my lane, which is like, it's good and bad because it's bad that I'm not here for my teammates. It's good that I'm gonna be able to get all this creep. And there was no real reason for me to flip that minion, especially like because I didn't get it there at the end. And Shen is, what is he doing? I should have looked a lot sooner because he might be just clearing blue buff, or I don't know. What could Shen be doing over there? Maybe Gromp, but I doubt it. Now, since I didn't see him walk down, he's probably like, oh, well, I messed up that wardage placement, so then getting the next dragon there, getting it being movement is actually really strong for us. I'm going to teleport to this one. And I'm going to ult, probably. Yeah, I'm gonna ult here and then probably flip somebody here. I couldn't tell if I was actually smoking there or not. Being able to flip Anivia there is actually really strong for us. getting him off of our Xin Zhao so he stays alive here, and then I'm going to probably get chased here, so that was actually a really good team fight for us. We got everything we needed to there. We flipped the people we needed to off of our carries, and we were able to take down their carries very easily here. So I'm gonna go ward up their blue side of the map again. I'm gonna ward once here, and I'm gonna ward once. Oh, I don't have another ward, so instead of warding again, I guess I'll just back. Anyway, we are going to finish our yeah, I think we can justify buying the mask here. Getting the extra magic pen and the extra health will help out, especially since they don't have like a Vayne or a Twitch or whatever who's gonna build Blade of the Ruined King. Even though I guess a lot of AD carries sort of end up building Blade of the Ruined King, especially lately. But I'm gonna ward up here and here. No, I'm not, because again I don't have another ward. But we were able to. Yeah, buddy. Let's get this guy. I should have enough catching potential here that he should be dead. There was another thing there. I'm going to walk into our teammates here because that was a pretty cool fight, if anything else, or if nothing else, I guess. Because we ended up being able to pretty much, like, we chased down the Rek'Sai. You know, that could have been a bad thing. We left a lot of our teammates sort of have to rely on themselves, but it worked out, I think, in the end there for sure. I'm gonna have enough money here probably by the end of this trip down mid lane to finish our masks, or our mask and our Banshee Veil, hopefully. Actually, I'm not too sure now that Xin Zhao is excuse me, Xin Zhao is gonna take a lot of this creep from us, but that's okay. We don't want to be engaging anywhere near them right now. Any sort of CC could actually really hurt us here. And looks like we should be fine in taking the tower at least. I'm going to let Corky know that I'm not willing to engage over there. Got him. Got him. Alright, so I'm going to back here. Should be, yeah, okay. We'll be able to at least finish the mask here, which is really good for us. We'll walk down into the mid lane here. We do have, yeah, okay, we have Rylai's, and we should be buying, I think the Banshee Veil will be the best thing for us, just so that, like, if we do get randomly hooked by Thresh or something like that, we should, in theory, be able to, you know, just have the proc from Banshee Veil and it not affect us. Okay, I'm just going to do one of these. I'm going to do one of these. I'm gonna flip her. I'm gonna ghost here. And this should be game. I mean, the only person up, I think, is Rek'Sai. So, and then he's just gonna go out in the middle of nowhere here. And if we really wanted to secure the game, we could just, yeah, we could just get the third inhibitor. But there's no real way. That was a good game. I'm actually very happy that our first Singed game was a good one, because I was actually pretty nervous about that one, but pretty sure top lane was a farm lane. We weren't going to kill each other unless we got ganks, and we didn't. I was able to ward up the blue side of Rek'Sai's jungle and basically stop any sort of ganks from happening there. As Singed, you want to be able to push into their tower, and since Shen isn't a ranged champion who can harass all the time, you know, the only thing he really has is his Q, and I'm pretty sure he picked Shen because he could taunt me under tower, but that was like that was a poor decision. I think he definitely had a lot of killing potential over me, especially early, but yeah, I just farm a lot better than Shen there. In fact, I ended this game with almost 300 creep. Probably one of the highest farm games that I've ever had. Anyway, Corki was doing a lot of poke damage, and we were able to sit there with Singed. I'm able to kind of create a wall of smoke that they don't want to pass through, and the Corki was able to burst them down with the rockets and poke them and continue to do all that stuff. So yeah, I think this game worked out very well for us. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to rate and share the video. It would really help me out. And if you want to see more League, I'll be posting it every day, so you could subscribe to the channel to see that. But until next time, okay, bye.